Good afternoon. Memory address. Memory addressing is the way data is accessed in computer memory, and it involves assigning unique addresses to each memory location so that CPU can retrieve and store data. A memory address refers to specific location in the computer's memory where data can be stored or retrieved. It is used to access and manipulate data during the execution of a program. In operating system, there are two types of addressing: logical address and physical address. Logical address is an address generated by the CPU. It also known as virtual address. While physical address is the actual address in the main memory where data is stored. These are used by the memory management unit to translate logical addresses. Physical addresses is accessed by turning a logical address into physical address. So for us to understand it even more, let's compare the two address. While physical address is computed by memory management unit, logical address is generated by CPU. Then a physical address can never let will never let the user I don't doesn't let the user directly access this type of address, while logical address allows user to see virtual address. And then physical address will not change because it was saved in the RAM, while logical address is the opposite, it can be changed. Another another point is, remember that physical address can be is the real address, the actual location of the data, while logical address is simply a virtual address. That's why it can be changed, and it only existed so the physical address can be can also be accessed by the user, but not directly. So that's the relationship. Physical address and logical address need to be mapped before the program is run, which means that what you see in the screen is from logical address, the CPU process, and so the data is can be seen by the user through logical address. And then the logical address will go to the memory management unit. The memory management unit then try to find the appropriate the corresponding physical address for it. Um, this is where this is where the virtual address is being translated. So ito, si CPU, meron siyang naka-assign na logical address for the data. And then, para mas lalo nating malaman yung location kung saan mapupunta yung data, from logical address, ita-translate siya ni management memory unit, ha? Memory management unit. And gamit yung mapping. Yung mapping is like yung mga technique na those techniques like paging and segmentation, which reporters after me will discuss. Now, let's move on to how how the memory management unit will translate the virtual address. So, MMU role is to check the page table to find the suitable physical address. And then once physical address is found, if there could be a page fault. So, sa page table, pwede magkaroon ng page fault. Yung page, pag nangyari na nga yun, ang ibig sabihin nun is yung page wala siya sa RAM. So, pag nangyari yun, the operating system will load from the data. Ibig sabihin, ang kunin yung data sa storage. Kunin yung data sa storage like SSID or HHD. And then, pag puno na yung RAM, pwede rin, isa pang fault is like, pag puno yung RAM, OS will move data back to storage and then reload it. So, yun na. Pag na-resolve na yung page fault, if there, if those instances can happen, pero pag wala namang page fault, diretsong makikita yung physical address. Then after that, CPU will access the data. So that is the translation process for turning logical address for using logical address to find the physical address, the actual location of the data. Mm, that will be it.